Hello and welcome to Storytime. I'm really glad you're here. We are going to read from Busy, Busy World, written and illustrated by Richard Scarry. And if you like the adventure today, will you do the little thumbs up button at the bottom for us? Now, if I open the map and see where we're going today, we have the big wide world. And I think we're going to travel right over here. So we're in North America, and we're in the top part of North America. We're going to go to Canada and visit Sergeant Yukon of the Canadian Mounties. Now, the Canadian Mounties are the policemen that ride horses. That's why they call them Mounties, because they're mounted on horses. Kind of cool. It was a peaceful day in Goldtown, away up in the Canadian Northwest. The door to Sergeant Yukon's police station suddenly flew open. "Klondike Kid and Tundra Pete are back in town," said Grubstake Moose. That meant trouble, for they were the two meanest men in all of Canada. Sergeant Yukon ran to the door and looked out. Everyone was running down the street as fast as he could go. Everyone was afraid of those two bullies. But Sergeant Yukon wasn't afraid. "I shall take care of them," he said to himself as he marched bravely up the street. "Just look at the ugly Klondike Kid. He's taken a lollipop away from a little girl and she's crying. And just look at that mean Tundra Pete, splashing that nice old lady's dress. Oh, doesn't he think he's funny?" "You are both mean bullies," said Sergeant Yukon. "I'm taking you to jail." "But look out, Sergeant Yukon. I think they mean to hit you." Their arms getting ready to smack him. Sergeant Yukon ducked just in time. Sergeant Yukon dragged them off to jail, and they stayed there until they learned to not be bullies anymore. He didn't even have to do very much. He just ducked and they beat on each other, didn't they? That's kind of how it works with bullies, isn't it? Thank you guys for joining me for that adventure, and I hope you'll come back for another one. If you guys enjoyed reading that story, would you please click subscribe down below? We read new stories just like this one every day, and we would love to let you know when there's a new story to listen to.